If I take the count of the observation and if it is odd number, then what's the formula I need to use? That is n plus 1 by 2. If I'm having continuous group data, then what is the formula? That is median equal to L plus n by 2 minus m divided by f into c. See 7.8, it is nearer to 5 and nearer to 9. So I'm going to consider 9. Hello to all, a warm welcome to my new session on median. I'm your Revati ma'am, faculty from the Department of Computer Science, Vidhyaashram First Grade College, the Temple of Excellence, MYSURU. So dear student, in my last session, I started with what is median and what are the different kinds of formula we are going to have under median. Once again, in my today's session, I'm going to deal with same concept with some example. So, dear student, what is median? Dear student, if I consider mean, it is mainly used to find the average. Then what's the difference between mean and median? Is both are equal? No. Because by using median, I'm going to find the mid value of the given an observation. Now, what is median? A median is the value of the variable which divides the whole set of data into two equal parts. In the sense, it's mainly used to find the mid value of the observation or variables. Think that I'm going to have the set of variables. In that variable, what is the midpoint or what's the central point? That is nothing but the median. Now, median for ungrouped raw data. So, what is ungrouped or raw data? If I consider median for ungrouped data, so what is ungrouped? Data are not organized or data are not aligned. So, all the data are scattered. Now, what I want to do here, I want to align the data in some manner. That is either ascending order or either descending order. If the number of observation n is an odd number, then the median is represented by the numerical value of x corresponds to the position, that is positioning point of n plus 1 by 2. So dear student, if the given number is odd, in the sense, if I consider the observation and if I take the count of the observation and if it is odd number, then what's the formula I need to use? That is n plus 1 by 2. Suppose if it is even number, then what I want to do? I want to consider n by 2 and n plus 1 by 2 and whole divided by 2. In the sense, first I want to consider n by 2 plus n plus 1 by 2 and whole divided by 2. This formula is only for if the given observation is even number. So dear student, consider the example here. The number of rooms in the 7 5-star hotel in Chennai city is 71, 30, 61, 59, 31, 40 and 29. And find the median number of rooms. So this is the example for ungrouped data. So here all the data are scattered. So what I want to do? I want to align the data in ascending order. So 29, 30, 31, 40, 59, 61, 71. Okay, now what is n? N is nothing but total count. So n is 7. So it is odd number. Then what is the formula? N plus 1 divided by 2, that is 7 plus 1, 8 by 2. So what is the value? 4. And which value is present at the position 4, that is 40. So what is the median? That is 40 rooms. Now dear student, I am going to have another example. So here the export of agriculture product in $1 million from the country during 8 quarters in 1974 and 1975 was recorded as 29.7, 16.6, 2.3, 14.1, 36.6, 18.7, 3.5, 21.3. Okay, and this is the example for ungrouped data once again. And what I want to do, I want to align all the data in ascending order. Okay, what I want to do, I want to align the data in the form of ascending order, or I can align the data in the form of descending order. So dear student, if I consider this example, what I did here, I aligned all the data in descending order. And what is n here? N is nothing but 8. So 8 is nothing but the even number. If it is even number, what is the formula? N by 2 plus n plus 1 by 2 divided by 2. So n is how much? It is 8. 8 by 2 plus 9 by 2. So 8 is 4. So what is present at the location 4? It is 18.7 and it is 4.5. So it is 16.6. And I want to add 18.7 plus 16.6. And I want to divide it by 2. Okay, when I divide, I'm going to get $17.67 million. And another type here is cumulative frequency. So here, if I consider cumulative frequency, I'm going to have group data. So a group distribution, in the sense all the data are aligned. Okay, and values are associated with frequency. So I have the group of data, along with that I'm going to have the frequency, and I want to add the frequency in order to get cumulative frequency. So dear student, median for discrete group data. So dear student, this is the another type. We can find median using following steps, and it is for group data. Group data in the sense what? All the data are arranged. So calculate the cumulative frequency, then find n plus 1 by 2, where n is nothing but sigma f. That's nothing but the cumulative frequency. That is nothing but the total frequency. Then identify the cumulative frequency just greater than n plus 1 by 2. The value of x corresponding to the cumulative frequency is n plus 1 by 2 median. So dear student, if the given problem is in the form of discrete group data, then I have to consider all the steps. Anyway, dear student, we are going to study how to solve the problems under discrete group data. Now, another one is median for continuous group data. So dear student, there are 3 types: cumulative frequency, discrete group data, and another one median for continuous group data. Okay, if I'm having continuous group data, then what is the formula? That is median equal to L plus n by 2 minus m divided by f into c. So dear student, in my previous session, we solved some of the example problems under median for continuous group data as well as median for discrete group data. Okay, now see here, if I consider the parameter of this formula, here L is nothing but the lower limit of the median class, where n is nothing but the total number of frequency and f is nothing but the frequency of the median, and where m is nothing but the cumulative frequency of the class presiding the median, where C is nothing but the class interval of the median class. So dear student, these are the parameter description. Now dear student, let me to consider simple example here. The following data, so this is the table I have, and what is the fields I have, weight in grams and number of apples. Here, see here, all the datas are, see, weight in grams are aligned. So all the datas are arranged. Fine. Now, what I want to do, I want to construct the table. So I'm going to construct the table by considering two fields, that is weight in grams and number of apples. Okay, fine. Now see here, these are the range I have here. Now what I want to do, I want to find the cumulative frequency. So here I'll write 14 as it is. In the next time, I'm going to add 14 plus 20, it is 34. 34 plus 42, it is 76. 76 plus 54, it is 130. 130 plus 45, it is 175. 175 plus 80, it is 193. 193 plus 7, it is 200. Now, what is n by 2? That is 200 by 100. Okay, that is 200 by 2, it is 100. Now, what is the median class here? The median class here is, see here, if I consider the cumulative frequency, what is my n? N is 100. And here I have 130 and 76. Okay, and what's the median I have? Median is nothing but the midpoint. So here 130. And what is the range here? What is the median class? 440 to 450. So median class is 440 to 450. And I'm going to write the formula. And what is L? It is 440, and n by 2 is nothing but 100. And what is m? M is nothing but the 76. F is nothing but the 54, and C is nothing but the 10. So what is 10 here? The difference. Okay, difference is nothing but the 10. Now I'm going to substitute all the values in the given formula, and when I simplify, I'm going to get the answer 444.44. That is 444.44 grams. So the median weight of the apple is 444.44 grams. Now I'm going to have another problem. The following table shows age distribution of persons in a particular region. Okay, see here, I'm going to have the age and number of person. Okay, now I want to find the median age. Now, see here, I'm going to construct the table. At the same time, I'm going to find the cumulative frequency. So, it is 2. 2 plus 3, it is 5. 5 plus 4, it is 9. 9 plus 3, it is 12. 12 plus 2, it is 14. 14 plus 1, it is 15. 15 point, that is 15 plus 0.5, it is 15.5. And 15.5 plus 0.1 is 15.6. So what is n by 2? That is 15.6 by 2. It is 7.8. Now, the median lies. So here, if I consider 7.8, okay, and where it comes, see 7.8, it is nearer to 5 and nearer to 9. So I'm going to consider 9. And what is the median class? That is 20 to 30 age group. Now I'm going to have the formula, and for this formula I'm going to substitute the values. So what is M? M is nothing but the 5. And what is C? C is nothing but the difference. Okay, then what about F? F is nothing but 4. So F is nothing but 4. Now I'm going to substitute the values, and when I simplify, I'm going to get the answer 25 years. And what's the median here? That is 27 years. And I'm going to have another question, that is, the following is the marks obtained by 140 students in a college. Find the median marks. So dear student, I have marks, number of student. Okay, so this is the data. From this data, I want to find the cumulative frequency. So 7 plus 15, it is 22. 22 plus 16, 18. It is 40. 40 plus 25, 65. 65 plus 30, 95. 95 plus 20, 115. 115 plus 16, it is 131. 131 plus 7, it is 138. 138 plus 2, it is 140. So what is N? N is nothing but 140. Now, here, what is L? So here, and what is the median? Here it is 70. So dear student, I can able to consider the median, that is 95. So 49.5 and 59.5. Okay, what is my lower bound? That is 49.5. And what is F? F is nothing but 30. And what is M? M is nothing but 65. C is nothing but the difference. Now I'm going to substitute all these values in this formula, and when I simplify, I'm going to get 51.17. This is the median. Okay, this is the median of a given data. So dear student, here medians are mainly used to find the mid value of different kinds of data, that is continuous frequency distribution or group data or ungrouped data. Anyway, dear student, in my today's session, I started with what is median. Along with that, I have discussed some example problems. And in my next session, I'm going to deal with mode. Okay, along with that, I'm going to solve some example problems. Anyway, dear students, let's meet in the next session with the new concept, that is mode. Until that, keep watching and keep learning. Thank you.